All right. Hey, everyone. Welcome or welcome back. We're going to see what your message from Spirit is today. All right. We're going to start with the True Love Oracle deck here. Occasionally, I am called to start with this deck. We're going to see what someone wants to say to you. Maybe they're too scared to. They might have various reasons for not wanting to, express this to you. So Spirit is doing it for you or for them. All right. So please take what resonates as always, leave the rest, especially since it's a general reading. And we're going to go from there. Okay. Spirit, what does this person want to say to the collective? What kind of things do they need to express? Okay. All right. First card out is the future. I daydream about our future together, going on adventures and growing old together. I want it all. All right. So this person sees a future here with you. Maybe they've never told you before, which is I have a feeling. All right. Still listening. I listen to the music you've shared with me. It helps me to connect with you, although we're apart. So I feel like maybe this is a no contact situation, or maybe like minimal contact, something to that degree. You could have broken up with this person, divorced them, whatever the situation is. But I feel like, this person, they do want a future with you, but, you obviously are not together right now. Okay. And obviously you have some sort of bond through music as well. Okay. Could also be, certain music or songs that you like that maybe you shared with this person. Okay. And for some reason, my cat wants to be here. So we'll see how that goes. But all right. We've got obsessed. I think I'm obsessed with you. I think about you all the time, stalk your socials, and hope I run into you when I'm out. All right. They are obsessed with you. Obviously, like I said, this is a no contact situation, breakup, whatever it is, minimal contact, something like that. And they hope that they run into you. Okay. It's almost like they're looking for an excuse. But yeah, there's obsession here going on. I'm not going to lie. All right. We've got emotional intimacy. I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. So whether you know this or not about this person, I feel like they're just, they're not emotionally vulnerable. This person has issues with being emotional and being intimate in that way. Okay. So, this person is, they say they're working on it though. So that's, knowing that you have that issue is the first step, and working on it obviously is another step as well. So at least they're identifying that, and they're willing to work on it. Okay. We have ghosted. I'm sorry I disappeared. I needed to get away and clear my head. Okay. So this person could have ghosted you, and that could have to do with emotions and emotional intimacy. This person could have maybe felt like things were getting too deep or getting too emotional. Maybe you brought certain emotions out in this person that they've never felt with another person before, or you've made them feel a certain way that they've never felt before. All right, sweetheart, you're going to have to skedaddle here. Okay. Whew. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? One more time. This could be it. Yep. I'm being told that's it. But at the bottom of the deck, we have "You're so smart. Your intellect really turns me on. You are so smart, and I really enjoy our conversations." So this person, feels that you are an intellectual match to them. At the very least, they just love the way your mind works. And they love your intellect. Now, whether you are a match with them intellectually, you would know that better than we do. But for some of you out there, they do feel like you are a match for them intellectually. Okay, put that on there. All right. So let's get into tarot and find out who this person is. and what's going on here. All right, Spirit. Who is this person? How will the collective know who this is? Who is this person? Please tell us. Okay. All right. We've got the Ace of Wands. It's someone that wants to, well, number one, they're very drawn to you. They're very schmegally attracted to you. Okay. This person feels like you are extremely attractive. That probably goes along with that obsession. And this person wants a new passionate beginning here with you. Okay. So this person is very passionate. If you have been emotional, if you've been intimate with this person, they think about that all the time. If you haven't, this person like basically daydreams about that, and they kind of go over and over in their head what it could be like. Okay, so this person could be a fire sign or have fire in their chart as well. Okay. Let's see here. So we've got the Six of Wands. I feel like it is possible for some of them that this person could be in the public eye in some way, shape, or form. It could also be that this person, maybe they're an attention seeker. Okay, with the Six of Wands, they could also be very successful as far as in their career or in their life. But I do feel like for a lot of them, they could be like attention seeking, and that could have to do with maybe validating themselves because of maybe a little bit of a lower self-confidence. We do have the Nine of Cups, so this person could have been at one point. They still could be your ideal person, your wish fulfillment. But I feel like you are definitely that person for them. Okay. So yeah, whether you still feel that way or not, that is personal to you, but you are definitely still this person's ideal match in their eyes. And I feel like, honestly, that both of you have been wounded. I mean, I feel like everybody kind of has been at some point or another. But the thing is, I feel like whatever has transpired between you and this person has caused you to put up boundaries. Okay. So this person, I feel like this person also has walls up maybe around their heart chakra and their heart. And that has to do with that, having issues with emotional intimacy, ghosting, things like that. The ghosting could have something to do with maybe an avoidant type attachment style or something like that. Where they kind of run when things get emotional or get, too intimate like that. Okay, so I feel the Nine of Wands is kind of going both ways for both you and this person. Okay, but obviously something happened, in this person's past to make them like that. Okay, now with the Three of Pentacles, this person, you might work with this person, but it is also a possibility that, I feel like this person really does want to work on things with you. Okay, and they want to do that because they want to balance things out in this connection. Okay, they want to make amends. This person wants to be back in your good graces. Okay, now you could have a family with this person. All right, it could be where maybe this person, you felt like they were your end game and they felt like you were theirs. Okay, where like you felt like this person was it for you. You would have that sense of stability, security, financial abundance, and that sense of home and family. Okay, so I feel like, maybe that was this person for you. Now with Justice here, I feel like this person could be going through karma for what they might have done to you. Okay. The fact that you have walked away from this person for whatever reason, I feel like this person is now getting karma. Okay. And that things are balancing out as far as the scales here. Okay. And they are very regretful for whatever had transpired here. Okay, on the bottom, we have the King of Wands. So you might resonate with this person, again, being a fire sign or having fire in their chart, The King of Wands, is a very passionate person, is an action taker, but can still have issues with inconsistency, commitment, possibly having a wandering eye, thinking the grass is greener somewhere else, things like that. Maybe not as strongly as the Knight of Wands, but it's still kind of present there. Okay, so that might be something that this person is working on as well. If emotional intimacy is something that is not comfortable for them, if they're not used to being that way, then maybe this person is used to having superficial relationships. Okay. All right. Well, Spirit, what can you tell us as far as like what might have happened between this person and the collective? What might have happened here between this person and the collective? Okay, so we've got the Two of Wands. So I feel like maybe there was a crossroads here that was presented. Okay, a choice point of which way to go, and you both had all the tools that you needed to make the correct choice and go do what you needed to do. Now I feel that you stood up for yourselves if you walked away from this person, but this person I feel did not live up to their end of the connection. Okay. We have the King of Cups here, so I feel like this person could have a lot of love here for you. Okay. And they do know that they are intuitive. Now, do they follow it? That's the thing. Okay. So, Spirit is saying that this person does have a lot of love here for you, but unfortunately things were stagnant. Things were kind of felt stuck. They were not progressing. Okay. For one reason or another. Okay. And then we have the Page of Swords. So, I feel like, it's possible that you gained some sort of information here that caused you to move away. What else happened between this person and the collective, Spirit? What else can you tell us? Anything else? Okay. Yeah, you got some kind of communication possibly. Okay, with the Page of Wands. Something you got some kind of information here. It could have been something that this person communicated to you that threw you off, and you're like, that doesn't add up, or that's kind of a red flag, something like that. Okay, and it could have had to do with the amount of energy that you were giving, the investment that you were giving. This could have been a one-sided connection, or something where you were giving more than this person was. Okay, more energy. You had more invested, possibly. Okay. Yeah. There also could have been distance here between you and this person. All right. That could be physical distance. It could be emotional distance. It could be both. Okay. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Okay. We've got the Three of Cups here. So there could have been a third party. All right. For some of you, that could have been. It could also be that this person maybe friend zoned you, even though they're in the King of Cups energy and they're very attracted to you. They could have friend zoned you for some reason. Okay. Yeah. Anything else about what happened between the collective and this person, Spirit? Okay. There was a judgment call made on your part here to move away from this person and become single or independent from them. Okay. To work on yourself, to do that and to heal. Yep. Take some time to yourself and to heal, because you deserve an equal give and take, and you weren't getting that from this person. This person was giving to more than one situation, whether it was an actual person or whether it was like a job or something else. This person was not giving you their all. Okay, they were not giving you their equal, their undivided attention, their energy, all of that. Okay. Yep. Okay. Got it, Spirit. Got it. All right. Yeah, and under that was a Five of Pentacles. They might have made you feel left out in the cold. They might have made you feel like you were less than, possibly not good enough. That might not resonate with all of you, but All right, so Spirit, what can we expect from this person? And my cat wants to lay on the cards. So, all right, maybe not. Oh, you're going to move, huh? Okay. All right. So we've got the Eight of Wands. They're going to be communicating. Okay. So the reason for this message is, and this reading is that they're going to communicate. We have the Ten of Swords here. So I feel like, okay, well, there you go. I was about to say, I'm feeling like they might have had an ending somewhere in their life and it was with a third party. Okay, so if you resonate with this being a third party situation, which unfortunately I am getting the Queen of Cups now, or I mean, I'm sorry, the Queen of the Queen of Wands. There could have been more than one. I'm not gonna lie, there could have been more than one because the Queen of Wands did not want to come out of my mouth. I said the Queen of Cups, I said the Queen of Swords, and now the Queen of Wands. I mean, there could have been more than one. Okay, I'm just throwing it out there. But there has been an ending with whoever this person had third party or a third party or third parties with. Okay, so they want to tell you about that. It's going to be shocking. Okay, yeah. And even though there's separation and distance between you and this person, there could be silence between you and them. It's going to shock you when they come and message you here. Okay. It's possible that you've been getting intuitive nudges and intuitive hits that this person, you've been feeling that this is coming. Yeah, this person is going to be messaging you. Okay. Yeah, they had a very painful ending here with a Queen of Wands. Male or female, doesn't matter the gender. But, you know, having the Queen of Wands and the Three of Cups come out and, you know, with the Ten of Swords, with the Queen of Wands together, I mean, yeah. Okay. All right. So on the bottom of the deck, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. So, you know, I feel like this person sees you as very loving, nurturing, caring. You know, you're stable, secure. You know your value. You know your worth. Okay. You're grounded. They see you in a very positive light here. So this person really is planning on coming your way. So just a heads up here. Okay. As far as signs before we close out, we've got fire, we've got water, we have earth, and do we have air? Yes. So we've got all signs. And then we additionally have Sagittarius, Libra. We've got Gemini and Virgo. We have Pisces, Libra again, and Scorpio and Cancer. All right. Well, if you feel like this resonated, and I hope it helped whoever it was meant for, if you do feel like it resonated with you, please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. I hope that this reading finds you well. And until next time, take care and namaste, my friends.